Hi YouTube, this is Gomez Marga with my report for show 2 of L Word Season 5. If you have any intention of watching the second episode of Season 5 of the L Word, turn this video off now before I ruin it for you. Turn it off. And if you are one of my nieces or nephew, turn this video off now. I'm serious. Aunt Marga is about to discuss adult lesbian themes that include graphic hanky-panky and ugly bridesmaid dresses. This isn't MySpace, kids. The L Word is an adult show that could have been written by a child. Okay, we got a few people left. I was going to tell you that this second episode was much better than the season premiere, which I rated L for lame. But you know how you and a friend might be watching a program or a movie and you think it's great, and then when it's over, she'll tell you why it sucked? Okay? So I'm not hating L Word, but I have mixed feelings. So, episode 2, I give 2 L's. I give an L for lazy writing and an L for lewdness, which is its only saving grace. So right out of the gate, we've got a sexy, artsy, glossy montage of the L Word ladies getting it on in their underwear. Bet seems to have a new bra that fits her better. Nice. Next, we find Tina at the Planet on a date, and she's boring the crap out of her date by talking about Bet and showing pictures of her darling dear Angelica. Such a talented little artist is this child. You know, Angelica's starting to talk. Angelica's becoming my new bathroom break. If I want to see parents and children, I'll watch Full House. Every time they go to a restaurant, they go to the Planet. Ladies, you live in LA, there are other restaurants. Or give us a thrill. Stay home and steam some tofu. Yeah, how come you never eat tofu? And where are your cats, lesbians? Bet and Jody and Tasha and Ellis splurge, and they go to a different restaurant for supper where they run into Phyllis and Joyce. Joyce, come on, Joyce. Take it down a notch. Also love the Alice and Tasha story. They've got the best sex scenes on L Word. They've got the best chemistry. Even when a scene is boring, Leisha Haley always saves it. So Tasha is being investigated by the military under the don't ask, don't tell policy. Yeah, what does that mean, don't ask, don't tell? Are they afraid that if people serve in this country could speak freely, that then all the gays and lesbians in America would enlist in the military? I don't think so. Don't you have to get up early there? I'll do that one day a year for the parade. The military has bigger issues than don't ask, don't tell, like the abuse that women soldiers are dealing with right now. And it's not from dropping the soap. Which brings us to the L Word prison, the happiest place on earth. If Paris Hilton had been sentenced to the L Word prison, I think she might have served out her term gladly. Click up and blood in with Gomez Marga now as we go to L Word prison. Even though it's in LA, the cells are alive with the twangy guitar licks of Americana roots music. Hot! Helena and her cellmate have now become soulmate cellmates. They enjoy discussing arcane movie musicals and admiring each other's Art Deco wall posters. That's foreplay. And then later, her cellmate wakes up from a bad dream, and Helena comforts her, and the cellmate gives her head. When I wake up from a bad dream, my girlfriend just elbows me and tells me I'm grinding my teeth, and she goes back to sleep. But before Helena can bed her cellmate, she's got to drop the soap. Dropping the soap, probably more of a signal in a men's prison, but whatever. She should have been more careful as she showered, which was a very long shower. Longer than the showers I take. They waste a lot of water in L Word prison. So the shower room is filled with full-figured prisoners, bigger women than you ever see on the L Word, which is another reason they might have been locked up. And they're all in the shower, and they're lathering their breasts. They're soaping up their bosoms, and Helena is soaping up hers. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Whoops! Oh. She drops the soap. This could have been avoided if the prison had supplied Neutrogena liquid soap dispensers for clumsy Helena. Next thing you know, Dusty, the leader of the gang, has a knife to pour Helena's throat. But the cellmate shows up in time to save her. The worst outfit this episode goes to Jennifer Schlecter's black, inflated, pumpkin-like, gotta sit in 3 chairs to get the poof in party dress she wore to the wedding. A lot of people don't like Jenny. A lot of people think Jenny should disappear and Carmen should come back. Carmen. Oh, Carmen. Carmen. Shane. You almost screwed the bride because she reminded you of Carmen. Or maybe you didn't screw the bride because you were developing carpal tunnel from fingering every one of the bridesmaids. And that is why, Shane, you did not do the mother of the bride when she called you up to her boudoir in an outfit reminiscent of Mrs. Robinson from The Graduate, an obvious homage or ripoff. I apologize for the length of this video, but I wanted to try to get everything in it for people that don't have an L-word hookup. This is my second and final L-log for the L-word. I'm not going to be able to focus my attention on the L-word anymore because I have discovered a show that has more realistic lesbian content. And of course, I'm speaking of Bret Michaels' Rock of Love 2. Every week, has-been rocker Bret Michaels meets a bunch of gold-digging train wreck ladies who make out with each other. That could happen. It could happen as often as a lesbian big-budget feature gets green-lighted in Hollywood. Because it doesn't happen, except for the L-word. The L-word is all that we have. But you're going to have to watch it yourself now. You're going to have to get Showtime. It's easier than having to watch it in a bar, standing next to a hater who just keeps yakking and bursting your bubble, or ending up in a compromising situation with someone whose ad you answered on Craigslist who promised to have L-word and a flat-screen TV. The L-word is not worth whoring yourself out for. It used to be. So order Showtime. That's it. Bye.